Hi everyone! In today's video I am going to be talking to you all about foundation, and a lot of you may have noticed I have not been wearing foundation in my videos recently, and I've gone from being the I must wear makeup every single day person to the screw it and wear nothing everyday person. I usually still put on, well, no, actually I've kind of even stopped doing that. I was going to say I usually put on mascara still, but yeah, I've just been on this journey with my skin, and I've been having some hormone imbalance issues, which has been causing a lot of acne problems and just breaking out horribly, and foundation and makeup isn't helping. So my skin is doing a little bit better, and I have been using a topical prescription cream from the doctor, which is helping, but my skin is still not at 100%, and rather than making the problem worse by wearing heavy foundations every day, I've been choosing to go without. Now usually I'm still wearing like a lipstick, sometimes eye makeup, just depends on the day, but I'm not letting it hold so much importance in my life anymore, and I am wearing some foundation now, and actually we'll get into that a little later, but for the purpose of this video I'm going to insert a photo here of me clean-faced, no makeup, just so you guys can see the difference with all these foundations that I will be reviewing today. Let's see, I have 6 foundations to review, so let's get started. Okay, so now that you have seen the video of me, or picture of me, fresh-faced, I am going to start getting in on the foundations. Now, on every foundation I wash my face, I applied my favorite moisturizer. This is the Dead Sea Minerals Moisturizing Day Cream. It's just looks like that. And my tried and true favorite face primer, the Mirabella primer for face and eyes. So just so they all have the same thing, I didn't use concealer or anything like that. This is all just foundation, moisturizer, and primer. So the first foundation that I tried on was the CoverGirl True Blend. Okay, don't judge me. This bottle is nasty and disgusting. This is one of my long-time old tried and true, I wore it all the time, foundations, and this is the shade L2 Classic Ivory from the CoverGirl True Blend collection. Plus for this, it has a pump. I really like foundations that come with a pump. Downside to this is it doesn't last very long. Even with primers, even with setting powder, it's not meant to last more than like 3-4 hours tops. You lose all coverage after that. The color-wise, this has been one of the closest matches I've ever found, because a lot of times foundations tend to read extremely yellow on me. I'm very light-skinned, I'm very pink-toned, so finding the right foundation color is very difficult, but I like the price range that it's at. Ingredient-wise, it's not the best. There are some harmful chemicals in here, but the thing that really gets to me is I can't wear a foundation that's only going to last me 3 or 4 hours, and honestly, what's the point if that's all it's going to last? It might be good for like if I were going out to dinner and I know I'm only going to be there a couple hours, fine. But that's why I haven't repurchased this, and I've just let it kind of get down, because the more I got into foundation and stuff like that, or makeup in general, the less I started buying this, and went on a journey to kind of find a foundation that would work for me and also last longer. So let's check out the next foundation. Alright, so that one was the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 115. This does has SPF 18 in it, which is nice. Again, price range is good. It's, I want to say like $8.99, something like that. My problem with it is I feel like it comes off really shiny, and it's also a little more olive yellow toned than I need it to be. It is very light. One thing I do not like is that it is a jar pour method. That doesn't appeal to me at all. But I mean, it's good, looks good in photos. I will say it comes off really nice in photos, but I feel like on the skin it can look really heavy, and the color isn't quite matching me, and it doesn't last very long either. I think this one probably lasts a little bit longer than the CoverGirl, but the end result is worse. Like with CoverGirl, I feel that it just kind of almost fades away, where I feel like this melts off my face, and because it has a little bit more of a shiny finish, or that dewy finish, it just starts to look like I have oil leaking on my face, and that's not a good look for anyone. So yeah, it's not something I would repurchase. The next foundation I'm sharing with you is the only powder foundation. This is my Mica Beauty Mineral Foundation. This is an MF2 Sandstone. So this has a powder topper. It's pretty messy right now. I don't like the delivery method of this, A, because it's messy, but for a while this is what I've been using. Color-wise, this is not my perfect match. It is still pretty yellow, but it's not as bad as some of the other ones that I have here. One thing I do like about it is that it's mineral. There's no talc in it. So as far as the feel on my skin, it's very light. I don't feel like I have a lot on, and at least I know what I'm putting on is good for my skin. It does have SPF 15 in it, which isn't a lot, but it's still better than nothing. So yeah, this is kind of what I have been using right now when I'm deciding to wear a foundation, because I think out of all the options that I have, this would be my top rated one, just because I feel like it's good for my skin, and the wear, or the time frame that it lasts, is really good. I can put this on in the morning, come home from work after a long day, and it still looks the same. So I do appreciate that, but I will say I don't think it's as full coverage as the other foundations, so there's a little bit of a give and take there. It's not covering everything as much as I would like. I think it's more evening out my skin tone, but I don't feel like it's enhancing any of my texture issues. I think that it smooths that out very well. So yeah.